Welcome to Profiletraders. This is Reza and you're listening to my market analysis for January 3rd, 2017. First of all, let me wish you all a happy new year, and also I wish all the traders an excellent coming 2017 and hope everybody will make a lot of money. Now let's look at the market very quickly. What we are seeing here is that the session this morning tried to push up outside the overnight high, which was at 2255.5, but when it became clear that we were unable to extend the range up with C period, then we got a reversal back down and then extended the range to the downside. Such event when happened with C period and fails to extend the range up on a strong market, very often time the counter reaction that you get is a complete total reversal of the range of the first hour and a push to the downside. But then what happened is that once we reached the overnight low and tried to break that level, we started to go rotational down here, multiple period. And obviously, when you start to go rotational like this after multiple period, those who are holding their shorts from above up there, they start to get nervous because they do not see follow through. And at the same time, they start to get nervous because the overall tone of this market has been phenomenally strong for the last few weeks. And the result of it, because we did not see more selling coming in, we saw a very aggressive short covering into the last hour and 15 or the last 45 minutes shown here by this period M and then N, and market recovered quite handsomely with a close back very close to where we opened, and also a close above the day's 50% range of 2249.5, and a close outside the value area, which gives for today the victory to the buyer. But because the day's range was quite wide, which took the overnight high and took the overnight low, and because we did not close at the very extreme high or at the very extreme low of today's range, this makes the session to become not the most important parameter to break from its high or to break from its low. What I mean is that until either today's high is not broken or until today's low is not broken, we are going to most likely churn and rotate within the current day's range. If we do break to the upside of 2259.5, market could very easily and rapidly go challenge the very most recent all-time high we saw at 2274. Obviously, when I say market breaks above 2259.5, it means that once we do break, the break out of it has to be very decisive, non-hesitant and aggressive. If a break is down and it's hesitant, the same exact way as we saw it during the break of today or last night low, that kind of hesitation of a break are usually sign of failure and very good indication of reversal coming. So I need to see 2259 break up aggressively in order to go to 2274. At any given time that 2274 breaks, we are going to be into all-time new record high. What type of reaction we will get needs to be seen. And if we come down and break 2239.25, then my downside objective will be that point of control below us at 22.27. 22.27 is an extreme important short-term level. Anytime that level breaks, market could be in a bigger trouble and we could see a much deeper correction coming in. But for now, what we concern ourselves with are 22.59.5 and 22.39.25. Till one of these two levels is not broken, my expectation is that we are going to rotate and churn within the current range set by today. Within the current range set by today, we have a minor support at 22.49.5, another minor support at 22.44, and then after that 22.39.25. Now let's take a look at crude oil. As you all know, crude oil had a fantastic and a fabulous year last year, and we saw a very nice recovery from the low 30s that we did reach. And this morning when we tried to go and past 55, it first failed during the overnight. As you can see, if I put a line here on 55, we exited 55 but failed and came and closed below it. Then during the day session, when we tried to pass 55, again there was very little demand above 55, and then we pushed back down. And the same thing that I showed you with ES, where after 1 hour of trading, this period C failed to extend the range up. The counter result of it, which usually is the case, we happen to get a range extension on the opposite side. In this case, unlike ES breakdown, this break was absolutely beautiful without any kind of hesitation. And as you can see, what happened is that we crossed back again through this whole area of singles that we have during the overnight and pushed without any hesitation all the way to the overnight low, and overnight low was destroyed and broken without any kind of hesitation, with a much stronger push to the downside. Took the two POCs, which were at 53.15 and 53.02, and managed to come all the way to very close to $52. And then I told my room 52.24 was going to be the area where I would see the end of the drop, and that's exactly plus or minus few ticks where market stopped. But after what happened here, there is absolutely no question that in the very short term, crude has turned into full-blown bearish. Full-blown. This was not a joke. This was a very serious amount of money taking profit out of crude and making it come down without any type of hesitation, and giving us a very negative close. So now we need to pinpoint what are the areas of resistance coming up, because now one has to be only in the business of selling rallies until proven that market is again either stabilizing or turning positive again. Obviously, the first level of resistance will become the round number 53. So let me free up some lines here so I can use them. 53 now becomes the first area of resistance. If we pass through 53, then I believe the next area of resistance will be 53.50, and I personally do not see it going past that level, but if we do pass through 53.50, then obviously last night low will become the next level of resistance at 53.9. On the other hand, if we continue to drop, we will have to first clear tonight or today's low of 52.08, but I'm gonna round that up to 52. If we do break 52, my next level to the downside is absolutely nothing but 51. So if there are pushes up into the overnight, look for areas of resistance of 53 and then 53.5 for areas to sell into it, because based on today's action, it was extraordinary bearish. So let's see how everything goes for this coming year. Keep in mind that we are going into the earnings season. Obviously, market has been doing extraordinarily well. How much of it is already built in? How much of it is not already built in? What kind of a capital will come into the market based on anticipation of what Trump will do, etc. All of these factors, we need to keep a very close eye on it. Happy New Year. Thank you for listening. If you consider learning market profile, check my website profiletraders.com. You can get all my 5 courses, very nice courses, 1 year to my trading room, all of it for a very fair price of $550. And you also have a money back guaranteed of 30 days attached to it. Thank you, and to the next time.